So the four Saint schools, St. Hilda's was the first girls' school, or first school to win girls' champs, and then St. Andrew High, St. Mary, and St. Jago.
1965.
The first time that St. Mary won was 76. It was with, she used to rock her head from St. Mary. But so they won in 76 and 77. And then after they won for 2 years, Olive, 76 and 77, then Olive McNaughton stepped up in 1978 with Grace Jackson, where Queens won.
Right.
Now, the reason I'm leading with Queen's School, because my next trivia question is going to be, how many of the winners of girls' champs have been Kingston schools versus non-Kingston schools? I think we're going to get a shot of the record, 67.55. So here it is. That's Joseph Salmon, the big man in discus in the world for juniors, 765 up, out, and going. And there's going to be, that line there is the former record, the 66.88. I don't think they would have adjusted the 67.35. And so that's now 67.55. The longest throw by any person under 20 in the world.
When he fouled out at the corporate area championships, the suggestion at the time is that he was working on a few things and it hadn't quite come together yet, and they weren't willing to compromise on what the long goal was. Well, here is the result. And even though I think the real aim is the World Under 20 Championships this summer, he is a power of an athlete, Joseph Salmon. When you look at him, you feel as if you are standing alongside a future great of the sport.
I think so. Certainly at the junior level, he should be the world junior champion this year, the world under 20 champion. So I'm going to disappear with that last trivia. Local or Kingston versus rural schools. It's a total of 13 who have won girls champs.
Well, Kingston schools would be 3.
Then you know the answer then.
Yeah.
Because 3 minus 13 is 10.
Yeah.
So the 10 rural schools have won girls champs and only 3 urban schools or Kingston schools. Let's tell them the 3 Kingston schools, which are a little easier.
Excelsior.
Well, you got it then, because we already said Queens.
And St. Andrew High School.
St. Andrew, the other Saint school.
Yeah, this event has not gone the way that Kingston College would have wanted. They had the corporate area champion in the field. That's Dejan Budai. Didn't make the final 8, so he hasn't scored. And then the second Kingston College competitor, Enkasona Johnson, is down in 8th position. Well, he's finished in 8th position. So real disappointing turn up in the discus class 1 boys for Kingston College. That's competitor 1253. Adrian Daly of St. Catherine High School, he finishes in 6th position. His best mark, 54.89, came in round number 3, falls his final effort. And there is Denzel Phillips now of Jamaica College stepping into the ring for his final effort. He's in 5th position, 55.66, his best mark, coming in round 4. He had 55.19 and 55.17 in rounds 3 and 2. Here's his final effort. Can he improve from 5th? Gets the implement flying out. Needs 56.84 to go ahead of Regime Street of Monroe College. But Jamaica College will look at this event as another success, because the KC boys have not delivered what was expected of them. Budai won the corporate area title and put himself in the conversation for a champs medal. Didn't make the final 8 here. And Enkasona Johnson, who has been throwing so well in the build-up to champs, finishing down in 8th position. This is the lefty, Regime Street of Monroe College. He's in 4th position. 56.83 his best. He needs 57.28 to move into the bronze medal position. Street goes for it, gets a good effort. That is a massive effort. Is he threatening the bronze medal position with his final throw? He doesn't look too happy, Street, but we're about to find out if he has improved and whether He is challenging. Yes, that's big. 59.13. Regime Street moves into the bronze medal position. Displaces that man, the Calabar athlete DeAndre Henry, who slips into 4th position. There's his card. 57.27 is best mark in round number 3. Thought he was looking at a medal, and now he has one final opportunity to respond. Goes for the throw pretty quickly there. That's gone flying. Is it far enough? It's another big one. But is it better than 59.13 meters? 57.23. It's not good enough. He has to settle for 4th. Here's Kamari Kennedy now, the Austin Seeley Award winner from the Carifta Games in 2025 for his superlative performances at the under-17 level. That's the 1.5 kg implement he would have been throwing for the discus. Got over 60 meters, which was quite phenomenal. Here he is now with a 1.75 in the silver medal position. Will take almost a miracle for him to move into gold medal position. Maybe next year he'll be the man, but for this year he has to settle for silver. But he does get a personal best out of it. 60.84. That's his best mark of the competition. Improves on his opening round effort of 60.17, twice over 60 meters. Joseph Salmon is the man tonight. He may be the one for next season. As we have a look at the replay, Kamari Kennedy of Calabar, last year's Class 2 champion, steps up into Class 1 and gets the silver with 2 throws over 60 meters. Here is Salmon. He knows he's already defended his title. He has the record. Maybe now the focus is trying to move up the world under 20 list, the all-time world under 20 list. Settles into the ring, does Joseph Salmon. Oh, nice quick turn. Oh, that's beautiful. That's fast. And it's far as well. Almost on the previous record, 66.88, Travis Michael. He's already destroyed that. This one is short of it, but it is a terrific card. 56.59 meters for Joseph Salmon. What a terrific card. 66.33, 67.35, 65.18, 67.55 and 66.59. 5 of his 6 throws would have won him the title. The 6th one, a foul. It is one of the most dominant performances we've ever seen at Champs in the field events. Joseph Salmon. Great effort tonight. Wins gold, breaks the Champs record, and certainly registers his name among the greats of this great event. Champs gold tonight, Champs record tonight. National under 20 record, Champs record belongs to Joseph Salmon, the Clarendon College transfer to Jamaica College.
Yeah, Coach, because see, Ford is over himself. And I think it's easy to say the best discus performance we've ever seen from an athlete here at Champs. Quite the performance. And my, something to be proud of. I'm
going beyond the discus throw, though. I think this is one of, if not the best performance we've ever seen in the field events at Champs.
Yeah. Just now eclipses Wayne Pinnock's 8-meter jump. That was a fabulous performance.
Yeah, 8:05 Class 1 record. Yeah, last season, Coach Ford reached out to me and he said to me, listen, you need to do a feature on this guy. He is going to do some special things. Don't be late.
Yeah, he is special. He is indeed.